One more time.
I am in fact muted. Thank you for asking. Bro. How did I manage that? Oh, I'm usually so good about that. No. Ah. Man, okay. I should have let the intrusive thoughts win. I should have just tried it up and played one with Dovon while with HMed while we were waiting for Dovon. Just for giggles. Whatever, yeah. This one won't count, we're just killing time. I'll just make your eyes bleed real quick, don't worry about it.
Running wide.
Let's dance, darling.
Baomir. Surely. This goes well. I'm gonna die. I got whiff punished. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Am I'm not dead off this, right? Yeah, okay. That's... Right, I did use that, didn't I? That caught me! Oh! I got caught. No! Grip. Honestly... Wait, I could've... I'm not toxic. I'm not toxic. I don't take those. No. Almost got me. That's not a TP! That's not a TP! I was so right too. I don't think I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. Yes! No! I think you're dead. That is crazy. My internet really exploded right there. It said, nah, you don't deserve this. Alright, okay. We're getting into it. We're getting into it. Okay. Hopefully my internet holds out for this. Shouldn't be too long of an evening. As long as I manage to contain my yappening a little bit. Because we only got 2 matches. Maybe I should have done... I should have done 7, but I am so cooked after this week, I think 5 is probably the smart thing to do. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I have the capacity to do 7. Oh my god. SG? Dovad's just waiting to join the game, question mark? Did I break the lobby? Did I do this? Ruh-roh. Yeah, Dovad's probably staring at a black screen. Dovad, you got Alta for gamer. wasn't patched anymore. Also, it looks like they just played and I wasn't allowed to spectate. That's unfortunate. Door stuck. Teleport out. But that might be the final patch, at least for a significant portion of time. I don't want to replay take over that. I have some ideas. Okay, this is a lot of meter. Killed him dead. Come out. You can beat extend there after you land cancel that, can't you? Oh, that was not. Land cancel on your terms. A little awkward. But yeah, so it's a little rough. Little rough. Door stuck. Why am I not spectating this one game? I'm gonna make a new lobby. We do host brackets, yes. On Wednesdays. Not next Wednesday, or well, this Wednesday because holidays. But most Wednesdays at 8 p.m. EST. Yep, free entry. Most of them don't have prize pools. The fourth Wednesday of the month has a prize pool, which again would have been this Wednesday. It's getting pushed back because holidays. But yeah, they're open brackets, free entry, just nice, quick online bracket. Okay, why can I not spectate? Close the game. die today? Please. Please work as intended. I beg of you. That looks good. Yippee!
The gorilla fate is yearning. Action!
I want to go back. I think Rising Jump Light Kick might have hit the Peacock guest stacking. Or going for throw. And then you can convert into like jump heavy kick blitzer or jump to heavy kick. Tag out. Understandable. So while you do have that downtime, and you don't need to change your spacing at all, that is the perfect time to get a head drum. Oh my god. Please no. Spend it all? Okay. I might have encouraged a little bit of greed there, honestly. Good use of alpha. Oh no. Nova? That should have been game. Almost. That's a shame. Honestly, you might have had enough time to be extended. I'd go back and replay takeover and check. I think LB hits there. And it's fast enough, because like Magnet recovers quickly, but not that quickly. Don't think kills. HMAD, throw there. God. That one killed. But yeah, in terms of like character difficulty, I'm not gonna lie, everyone has a very similar floor, besides Painwheel and maybe Peacock. You can learn this game picking any character. But like if you struggle with DP inputs, Eliza's not for you, Misfortune's not really for you. If you don't like charge characters, you're not going to want to play Umbi or Parasol. Good. especially with how Dovod's been playing with Saw Assist HMAD, I kind of want you to throw them more, in general. You don't use it that often, and Beowulf's reward off throw is pretty good, especially when you already have the hype. The bomb eats that, doesn't it? Oh no. Yeah. I would lab something very specific for that. Or you may have labbed it and you just messed it up, which it is what it is sometimes. I know it's hard, but parry is very necessary in especially the Robo matchup, but it's pretty important for the Lucky Battle matchup as well. But this is just rough, yeah. Sing Assist is pretty funny. I will say Sing Assist is probably going to be hard to learn the game with. It's something that you'll understand how to use more when you have better understanding of the game overall. That being said, it's relatively unexplored and I think pretty good in at least some scenarios. And Fortune Squiggly in general is just a good team. But yeah, okay, so I think you need to throw a little bit more HMAD. Other than that, I'm just like trying to figure out if the reason Dovod's getting out is they're guessing right and you're just getting unlucky, or if you need to be doing more. It does okay. I need a camera too. I'm losing it. No one can on the level that Peacock can. Robo spamming will get you killed far more often than Peacock spamming will. Robo needs to be a bit more deliberate. Double can kind of. It's pretty funny. Okay, sick. Just in case. Is it letting me watch? It's not gonna let me watch. Okay, I do need to go here, do... That's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Yippee! Although now I can't check if they're asking things in... Hey Zilla, how you been? fine. Why today? Skullgirls, why today? Please? Okay, we're in. That's gonna hit the assist, yeah. Sweep, tech roll forward, but if you get predictable with it, exactly that will happen. A single window you're not looking to use as Beowulf, and I know it's hard, like you're the fattest piece of garbage for no reason, but chicken blocking item drop and chicken blocking airshow George will give you a bigger window. It's gonna be rough. Oh my god, teleport. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. Okay, am I allowed to watch this one? Looks like I'll be able to. Yippee! Okay.
This battle is all in the mind. Action.
Oh, full send. Take the combo. Mix. I feel like most of the time you go for the overhead has been mistimed. You also almost always go overhead there in the first place. This time throw. She's still not dead. Rip. Dive kick. Good incoming. Very good incoming. I do not like how you just backed up so much, Novod. You need every single bit you can get to win this game, and you just force yourself to, one, give them all the space to play neutral, and then play neutral. Instead of realizing it's a scramble, I'm stuck in the corner, I'm gonna hold my ground and just try and press this advantage as much as I can. I really dislike how it was very much a panic getaway instead of a... If you had the life lead, I'm all for that. You were so far down in the gutter, and especially because you're playing Band, who it's like, you have neutral, but it's so much better when it's facilitated by assists. It's gonna be rough, and you kind of need to roll the dice a little bit. And part of that is also just staying close. I think I was talking about this Wednesday, but there's a big thing for like I'm sure a lot of games, but for competitive trading card games, even if you're in a really bad position, you have to at least play for your outs. How can you possibly win this game? And so think about it like that, where I may have a 10% chance of winning, but I need to at least make sure I maximize that 10% instead of like playing not to lose and letting that 10% go down to a 5% chance or even less. It's like, this game's already probably botched. I just have to play to the one way I can actually win. Beyond that, for you, Dovad, I unfortunately don't have too much advice. I'm racking my brain for... I want to say you're starting to teleport out and do teleport cross-up mix a bit too much. That was the other thing where it felt like they were still struggling with the zoning and then you put yourself right next to them. You weren't getting punished for it, so it's not the biggest deal. But it's starting to become a little bit of a side-eye concerning habit again. Anything else for Dovad? No. Okay, so for HMed, there were two main problems with the set. One was just getting doors stuck, which again, it's Beowulf, it's really hard. I honestly probably wouldn't have super solid advice for how to get through that zoning until I went and replay takeover and looked at the situations where it was happening. Things I did notice though. You weren't chicken blocking item drop. You weren't chicken blocking Airshow George. Another thing of note is you can neutral jump. Beowulf might need to super jump, neutral jump, and avoid Airshow George. And so if you, when you're full screen, specifically, very specifically when you're full screen. And what that does is you avoid Airshow. You usually avoid whatever's coming underneath it. So usually George, Boxcar George, or just Old George, depending on the timing. Then all you have to worry about is item drop. Otherwise, so yeah, you have to worry about two things there: either item drop or moving forward. It's like item drop kind of cuts you off, but delays the zoning. The other option is just the zoning pattern comes immediately. The stand heavy punch is coming at you. So it's kind of like play in a way to optimize both. So like neutral jump forward, that will get you over in a incoming stand heavy punch. I'm pretty sure, maybe not. And we'll also if you jump and then immediately go to blocking, it will auto chicken block the item drop afterwards, and then you have time to go in further. Beyond that, there were some areas I was contemplating trying to use Blitzer to get over L George again. I know it's finicky, so I don't know how much I want to recommend that. If you have time, using 2 HP on the chair on specifically, chair on launcher on the band to just get a jump cancel. So hit them, jump cancel, allow you to chicken block an incoming Airshow George almost immediately. Sometimes you won't get the benefits because you'll land right in another bomb, and it's just well, it is what it is. But you put the assist on lockout for longer, which then buys you more time to try and cut down that space. So it's those were some of my major thoughts. I think you can also super jump over things more. Again, I know it's Beowulf, and so you need to time a button along with the super jump to really get over Airshow. So it's a monumental pain. The matchup is not fun, but if you're going to keep playing Beowulf Point in that matchup, you're gonna have to learn the lines, go into replay takeover, see what works, see what doesn't, give yourself some more ideas. You can also consider playing any point in that matchup. It's not necessarily ideal, but I feel like general consensus would be it's better than Beowulf. You could honestly even try. Well, you might want to change up your assist because I know you run 2 HP assist on Beowulf. You might even want to try Band Point with that, because then you could do like round start M Brass plus Knuckle, and just like try and be a little bit more ignorant that way. So just basic TLDR is experiment, see what does and doesn't work for you in that matchup versus Peacock, and try and just keep on using what you have found works. And I know you have. Today felt like a little bit of a worse day for playing into Peacock for you. I've seen you do better. But some days they just have the right zoning pattern and you're not seeing the lines. So it's definitely a matchup where that can happen. The other major thing was your offense, at least today, and again, this could be going to a bit more of an off day, just didn't feel refined or like as volatile. Your overheads were a little bit too early. You were missing your air throw timings on incoming and for mix. So stuff was kind of just falling through the cracks, and it's unfortunately one of the matchups where it's just like you give them an extra chance and life is pain. So like it is what it is. We both know you've had better days. Sometimes you just show up and play like garbage, and on those days it's kind of okay to be like, shrug, I'm gonna play something else, or I'm gonna go watch a movie. It's like, Skullgirls ain't it. That's fine. I think those were my biggest things. Those were mostly Bayo focused. Beyond that, for the other characters... Oh yeah, the other big thing is for Band. Again, it's hard, especially on an off day. The parries are really important when you don't have assist to help you. Especially if Robo's doing a lot of H-beam, that is the one way you punish Robo for doing H-beam. Otherwise, you're kind of just holding that. So yeah, it do be like that sometimes. But I think that's my biggest advice for you, is the stuff I said about the robo-zoning, and then it could just be a bad day, so shake it off, go relax, enjoy the rest of your evening. If it keeps happening, might be time to revisit the lab and iron out some of the setups on specific weights, especially like versus Peacock, because that's who it felt the most. For H-beam, parry. It is really important for the Band Robo matchup for you to parry the H-beam. Otherwise, you're just stuck there. Like, Band doesn't really have many other options. He's too tall, it breaks armor, because it's too many hits. Unless you're close enough, and this is kind of on the Robo, like this is a Robo player mistake, you're close enough to get an A-train out before it breaks the armor. Yeah, okay, let's get Lagosef in here. And please have this lobby work now. But that being said, so H-beam is the most important thing to learn how to parry. Beyond that, in general, other things are also important to learn how to parry. Like, learning how to parry in those matchups in general is very important when it comes to H-beam and the other beams, as well as like head drone or whatchamacallit, mine. Parrying those can be very useful. Same thing for dealing with Peacock. Parrying item drop and air show George kind of gets you stuck in the air and forward momentum over some of the ground bombs. And so it's just like, it's hard. And they're always in control of it, so they can play mind games with you, but learning to parry the default timings for a lot of that stuff can get you very, very far. And like everyone else is saying, these gift subs are very much appreciated. JP and I Whatchamacallit. JP and I don't actually take this money for ourselves. It usually just ends up going into the prize pool or into graphics. So like, I actually am not good about this. So I don't have the graphics for Get Great, but so like all this stuff you see on the bottom of the screen for Be Great was paid for with whatever revenue we get. So it's kind of just like, it all helps. It's very much appreciated, and it just goes back into the server. Yeah, Lio ain't here, unfortunately. Well, I'll give them 1-2 more minutes. If they ain't here, if someone wants to open lobby it, we can open lobby it. If Zilla wants, or sorry, not Zilla, you're in chat. Brain short circuited. If Suki wants open lobby or my hands, we can run it. Yeah, they vary in the timing, and it feels like guessing. That is a bit of the mind game, but like for Peacock zoning patterns, in the same way you chicken block item drop, it's kind of just like, it's very likely going to come in a certain window, so you can fish for the parries there. And I'm sure you already know this, but it's hard. I get you 100%, but it is an important thing to learn. For the question for what's important to learn first, we recommend for beginners to, yes, learn a consistent combo. Learn a full combo off the wiki for each of their characters. And then try and get used to not overextending on block. And so what that means is some buttons in this game have so much recovery, so much end lag, that a person can hit you after committing to them. Like, they can block it and then hit you while you're still recovering and you don't have the opportunity to block. And so we very much recommend trying to avoid going past a medium on block strings once you notice they block. If you notice they hit, you go from the medium to the rest of your combo. And so those are the two biggest things we usually focus on for instructing beginners. And it's not even necessarily knowing full on what's safe and unsafe. It's more so just getting in the habit of routinely keeping yourself safe. Yeah, okay. Tsuki, you said you wanted hands, right? Is there any team in particular? Any characters? I'll try and do my best. Because I can do funny, I can do the 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 funny. Let me get a Burger King foot lettuce. Which macro is it? Do you care which one's point? Or oh, we don't really have time. Okay. It's like I can't make that team with PowerPoint right now. Let's see how you deal with the fortune matchup. La criatura. Oh my god, what is this? Okay, we don't have to wait all. I was about to lose it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
good chow. Okay, thanks. I don't touch this. Yeesh. Wow, okay, that one. The pillar. That's not effective. Oops. Oops. That's crazy. Okay. Killed me. You should have killed me. You don't get a confirm. Okay, you killed this one. I'm gonna take this. I'm a parasol with 3 bar. What do you think I'm gonna do? The best bet is to probably try and bait that, get me to whiff it, and mess up my super timing. That was relatively good. Yeah. Good dash over. Grip. Gonna need to get C-Rod if you want to kill. So you're mixing again. Dash jump jump light bunch kills there, immediately. That was so lucky. Okay. Throw. I do throw forward throw there. I stopped blocking high too early. Let's do that versus 6 LP. Didn't need spin, yeah. How do you prevent the rob? That tier should ruin that. Debate. That was weird on Eliza. Okay. Munch. That. That's crazy. Okay. I swear that works. Yeah, okay. I mean, you're not gonna get much damage off of optimizing anyway. Why did that still come out? I'm fortune. I don't gotta respect that. I'm fortune. Be careful about your health shot habits. Think this kills? Very careful about resetting parasol on the ground. Oh my god, I don't punish that. What the? I forgot the momentum. The what? That's weird. I don't type those. That's awkward. Kill me. Messed up the routing. I'm not dead. I am mashing level 3. You lost the game with that choice. What? Where was my level 3? That wins there. Get her though. That's a trade. Super jump air throw me for that, by the way. Okay. Oh, it's not intentional. Jump. Do you have OTG? Because this doesn't kill. Oh, it does. I have Parasol with rebar. Don't leave the ground like that. I should have just sniped you off rip. Does that not work anymore? like... Also, you should have just turned off that now, thanks. What the... I stopped blocking over it too early, I guess. This loses. Hyper armor. I think you've gone cross up there every time, by the way. I was blocking cross at that time. You're in sniper, air sniper recovery for that. I was mashing. Didn't get it though. Not bad. I did nothing there. Dang it. You're not respecting the times when I have the meter to mash. My best mashes. You've been overextending on offense a lot. A lot. Yeah, no, it... Even the times where I didn't even get my mash, it was like I knew very clearly it should have worked and my inputs were just bad. You regress a lot in places where it's not your turn, or where, well, not necessarily not your turn, but where there's significant gaps for me to press something. I feel like that was the biggest thing. The fortune almost always went cross up when you tried to do the air dash option. Parasol, you gotta cut out those L shots. Well, at least versus the cat. Versus the cat, M shot is pretty good. Especially with assist. If they're close enough to block the M shot, then the assist jails them. And then it's your turn afterwards. Obviously you used your assist, but M shot catches them off guard trying to go under the L shots. Beyond that, I really like just doing L toss when, not when I'm in danger, but just doing L toss and standing my ground with it at my feet, because then all of a sudden it becomes a lot harder for her to approach. Beyond that. Yeah, I feel like the biggest issue is just you're over-aggressive. You're not seeing the gaps and pauses in offense where it's like a chance to breathe and kind of force neutral again. Still in slight advantage, but you go all the way in for like a 6 LP or something, or you're air dashing in on fortune and you're liable to just get exploded. And I feel like every time I had 3-bar with Parasol, I said on stream, I'm a para with 3-bar, what am I gonna do? And then you do something and get hit by a pillar. So like, or same thing like the game where I got chipped out by you doing meaty CSF on Oki. Like, I'm pretty sure my level 3 should have come out and cooked you. Like, that's just not a real option for you. Just pay attention to the options your opponent has available. Is there anything else? My offense was kind of cheeks, so I wasn't paying too much attention to your defensive habits all that much. Yeah, I don't know if I have too much else to say besides maybe iron out your incomings a little bit, because they felt a little meh. You mistimed a couple Parasol things. And also, like, that is something that happens. I do it on stream in Mixmasters, so it's like not the biggest thing in the world to worry about. But yeah. I think also kind of for everyone. Also, I need to check something for my own sanity actually, really quickly before I wrap today up.
Skullgirls Get Ready.
Okay, that does. Why does that drop it? Fumbling it entirely now. Yeah, it's a good way to set up headless in the corner for no bar. Obviously, you always still have this, which is gonna be good. You like call your assist, but oh, that was one other thing I did kind of want to mention. Learning to keep track of IPS and estimate remaining undizzy, because there were some situations where you could have killed me when you didn't. Oh yeah, you did an awful fortune route. You did baby's first fortune route. You did. Like, you did the stand medium kick here and everything, and I lived on a pixel. If you had done, like, marginally better route, where you just did, like, that... You can combo straight into the heavy, either heavies. The heavy kick one is a little bit more finicky, if I remember correctly. But you had a couple situations where better routing and better undizzy awareness, like you could have gotten out an extra string somewhere, would have made the difference between killing or killing meterlessly. Because, like, so for Parasol, you had both lights available to you, and you had enough undizzy, I'm pretty sure, to do something like that, or it might have been you had enough undizzy to do something like that, and that extra string would have been the difference. Where it's like just eyeballing the undizzy values and going, okay, I have enough to do this now. Also, I don't think I ever knew that just straight up comboed without Egret, so thanks for that. I don't think I ever knew that actually worked. It's really funny to me. Yeah, okay. If you have any other questions, please let me know. Otherwise, I think that does just about wrap it up for today. That's crazy that that tier didn't hit. Does this still work? What if I had the meter for it? Oops.
One more time.
Yep, you get sliding knockdown from almost full screen. This team's really funny, I'm not gonna lie. Does Aki just streams it on their channel, right? When does their stream go up? Crazy? Isn't it supposed to be up like now? Are they doing it in the second encore category? No, they're just not. Are they? What? Oh no, I'm braining. That's not. That's Monday. Okay. Yeah, I'm too tired for this. Sorry. Who am I throwing y'all at? Who am I throwing y'all at? Someone is playing Smash in the Skullgirls category. And everyone else are mobile gamers. Windows isn't streaming. Sage streaming? No. Bro. Oh, I'll throw y'all a Kizzy. Okay, I'll put the video up. Have a good evening, everyone. Take care.
And my spectator.
That's okay.
Oh, nice! Ooh!
Oh, we avoided
Let's go.
it. Nice.
Oh, let me see it.
Hey,
Where's the combo?
you finished this. They died.
It's somewhat of a combo, yeah.
Hey, they're dead.
We're missing a few more parts to it, but hey.
Yeah.
We got Bombination.
It's like we have some bombos, but like our knowledge of the mechanics of the game are not exactly there just yet.